In Hendersonville, North Carolina, a funeral took a shocking turn when a woman's children witnessed something unimaginable. Her eyes opened during the ceremony. Let's rewind. Susan Henderson had once lived a comfortable life. Her husband Rick, a successful businessman, left her a fortune when he died in a tragic car crash. Though Susan was never financially strained, she faced old age alone. Her 4 sons, now adults with their own lives, barely made time for her. When Susan had a heart attack, her caretaker Martha reached out to all of them. Only Jason, the eldest, answered, but told Martha not to bother him again. "She's not dead, right?" he said coldly before hanging up. Recovering in the hospital, Susan was devastated, but not surprised. "They're my sons. I raised them alone after Rick died. I had a feeling they wouldn't show up," she told Martha with a weak smile. Once home, Susan quietly contacted her lawyer and updated her will. The contents would remain secret until her death. Not long after that day came, Martha called Jason again. He almost didn't pick up until he remembered Susan's will. If nothing else, there would be money. Jason flew down to North Carolina. His brothers Harry, Tom, and Paul followed quickly. Each of them showed up not out of love, but out of expectation. Susan was dressed in black and adorned in diamond jewelry as she lay in the coffin. The brothers stood around, offering empty prayers and sarcastic remarks. "Even dead, she's wearing diamonds," Tom chuckled. "I'd be happy with just one of those." "Let's wrap this up," Harry added. "We came for the will." Martha, keeping her composure, asked them to each say goodbye privately. Jason, being the eldest, approached first, only to freeze. Her eyes were moving. "Guys!" he shouted. "Her eyes? They're open." As the brothers rushed forward, Susan sat up. "Don't be surprised," Martha said calmly. "You can still go to the lawyer. But you'll be disappointed. Your mother is still alive." "You planned this," Jason yelled. "This is a joke." Susan rose to her feet, furious. "Do you think I'm a fool? After your father died, I raised you on my own, and all I wanted was for you to care. But today, I heard you laugh over my jewelry and argue about money." Shamed and speechless, the brothers lowered their heads. Jason, remembering the sacrifices she made, was the first to break. "I'm sorry, Mom," he whispered, hugging her. "We should have been there for you." The others followed, apologizing sincerely for their absence and selfishness. Over time, the 4 sons changed. They began visiting their mother regularly. Once a month, they gathered at her home, sharing meals and memories. Susan, though she passed away later from a second heart attack, was finally at peace. Before she died, she revised her will. Half her estate went to Martha, the woman who never left her side. The remaining half was split equally among her sons. In her final note, Susan wrote how happy she'd been in her last days, surrounded by love. "Don't feel bad about what I've left Martha," she said. "She gave me more than money ever could: care, time, and kindness." Today, every year on her death anniversary, all 4 sons return to her grave with flowers. They also visit Martha, now living in their childhood home, and thank her for the lesson they'll never forget.